Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. It's that time again where I am talking about the monthly flying stars, and this would be for the month of the Metal Rat, which starts on December 7th and goes all the way to January 4th next year. So this is the last month of the Metal Ox year, and so it's especially important that we make really good use of all the wealth stars so we can finish the year off on a positive note, and particularly with a lot of money to buy Christmas presents and to have some money to spend for the New Year's party. So let's have a look at what the flying stars for the Metal Rat month bring us. So the best sectors are the west, the south, the north, and the southwest. Now, how you actually get those sectors is very, very easy. Just stand approximately in the center of your flat or your office and check on your compass. Yeah, we all have a mobile phone compass these days. Check on your mobile phone, bring up the compass app and check where all these sectors are. It's just approximate, so it's not rocket science. You don't need to be completely exact, just more or less try to find where all these sectors are. So let's start with the south sector, which is really, really a positive sector because it has the monthly wealth star. So this one is a great month for additional cash flow. So if you are working on a side gig, if you're working from home, and if you could locate your desk in the south for this last month, that would be awesome. It will bring more work, but with more work, you will also earn some more money. And it's also a great month if you, or a great sector, pardon. It's a great sector if you want to consolidate your finances and just make a budget for the next year. Yeah, so this is the ideal place. And together with the annual star number 1, this is really a wealth sector. So there's no negative side effects of any kind. So you're really safe using the south. The next sector we're looking at is the west, where we have the monthly number 6. Now, this is a great sector if you want to work on getting a promotion or if you want to get some recognition from your superior. It can even help you with a salary increase. So let's say if you are working at an office, in a big office space, and your desk happens to be in the west, then this would be a good month to really kind of shine with your talents and make sure that your superior notices you, so you can ask for a salary increase. It will give you more responsibility at work, but usually with more responsibility also comes some increase in salary or pay. Now, if you're working from home, this is also a great sector because this can help you with your reputation. It can help you with your authority within the industry that you're working in. So overall, very good. And again, there are no side effects in this particular sector, or no negative ones at least, because you also have the annual number 8. So this is also overall a really, really good sector. Then we have a look at the north, where we have the secondary wealth star. So this is the number 9 monthly star. And so this is a great sector from a work perspective if you want to meet with clients or with business partners. So any type of meeting or conference that you put together, if you can do that in the north sector, actually meet with your clients, suppliers, business partners in a meeting room that's in the north, that would be really, really good. And because we have the annual number 2 here, this is particularly positive for anybody who works in real estate or property development, for example. Now, it's also on a personal level a good sector if you have your master bedroom there. This is a star that brings celebration and happiness and intimacy. So obviously for couples, this is a really, really good sector to be in. And then we've got the number 4 in, or sorry, the number 1 in the southwest. So this is a good sector for learning and academics. Usually for learning and academics, we use the monthly number 4, but in this month, it's in the center, which is makes the star blocked, or we can't really use it in the center. Very rarely do you have the opportunity to just plonk your desk in the center of your home. So therefore, we are using the southwest, which has a nobleman star. So the southwest is very good because it will help you find the right teachers or the right mentors, but it will also help you focus on academics and research and studying for an exam. So if this is what you need to do in this month, maybe year-end final or something like that, then do this in the southwest, or any type of activity that requires focus and some sort of concentration should be done in the southwest, and you will really benefit from that. Now, the not so positive sectors, let's start with the northeast, where we have the monthly number 7. Now, this is what we call the discord star. So it's a star or an energy that brings disagreements and could also bring theft and robbery, or even just losing valuable items. So if you happen to spend a lot of time in the northeast sector of your home or of your office, it's very likely that you are more prone to losing things, maybe losing some money, or just displacing your wallet or something like that. So be extra careful with your valuables. If you're a couple and your master bedroom happens to be in the northeast, try to stay away from arguments, because they may just spiral completely out of control. It may create a little bit of tension during this month to sleep here, but if you are aware of the fact that this energy is just being annoying, then you can just ignore it and move on, and don't let it bother you too much. Now, if your kitchen happens to be in the northeast, then be extra careful with fire hazard. Yeah, don't leave the stove on. Make sure, especially if you have a gas stove, that you always turn it off, because this particular energy also brings fire hazard, or the risk of some fire-related incident. Then let's have a look at the southeast, where we have the monthly argument star. So this brings arguments, is not great for couples, of course. Again, if you have your master bedroom there, these arguments are a little bit more severe than the ones that are caused by the number 7. So this is really means big arguments, big disagreements. So again, pick your fights wisely. But then also another effect of the number 3 star is that it causes you to overspend or have way more expenses than inflow of money. So I would say try not to work in this sector, especially don't make any financial decisions in this particular sector, because very likely your decisions are going to be a bit clouded, especially as they relate to money and finances. So do not use this sector for financial planning. Move to the south. Yeah, this is the sector that you need to use for financial planning, not the southeast. The southeast, the more time you spend there, the more you will be tempted to spend money on things that you actually don't really need. And then next month, you're going to regret it. Next up, we've got the east, where we have the monthly illness star. So this makes this the monthly illness sector. Now, this in particular, together with the annual star number 4, can create a lot of stress and stomach problems related to arguments with your in-laws, especially for females of the household. This is a stressful sector to be in. Yeah, so I would say don't spend too much time here. You're going to be stressed. You're going to get like stomach problems, or just have difficulty eating or digesting, just due to stress. And this stress, if you're a female, will likely be due to some sort of disagreements or arguments or tension with your in-laws. Now, because it's the illness sector, it's also not an ideal sector for small infants or people with chronic diseases or pregnant women. So these 3 categories should really, or categories of people, I should say, should not spend too much time in the east, ideally not sleep there. If you are fairly healthy, you don't have any chronic health issues, and your bedroom is in the east, then don't worry too much. You may get a cold, or you may get some sort of, I don't know, quick illness, yeah, something that's fixed fairly easily, but you're not going to get really, really sick, yeah, especially if you're healthy and this is just for a month. But people who are in a fairly fragile physical state anyway and should be taking care of their health should not be sleeping in the east in the month of the metal rat. And then lastly, this one here, the number 5 in the northwest. Now, the northwest is definitely the problem sector of the month. Stay away from it as much as you can. Now, it can bring legal issues if you are in a relationship. It can bring relationship issues and just all sorts of complications and obstacles the more time you spend in this sector. Now, let's say you've got your bedroom here. And you can't shift the bedroom for whatever reason, maybe you don't have another one, you don't have another option, then just make sure that you don't shift any furniture around, you don't have any candles in the bedroom, or you don't light any candles in the bedroom, and you don't put any water features up during this entire month. Just keep the bedroom as quiet as possible, no hammering, no drilling, no renovation, no nothing, and you should be fine. Yeah, but generally speaking, if you keep this sector quiet, it's okay, but don't make any financial decisions here. Definitely don't get into an argument with anybody while you're in this sector, and don't sign any contracts while you are in this sector if this happens to be your work station. Especially if it's your workstation, then try to shift it to a different sector. Pretty much any sector is better than this one this month, right? All right, so these are the flying stars for the month of the metal rat, the last month of the metal ox year. I really hope that you can make use of all of those nice sectors that I was just talking about. We've got 4 of them, so make use of them for this last month. And I will see you with the Flying Stars update again in January.